For today, in the name of freedom, we take the battle to them.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am sick. I have injured my back. I didn't want to get out of bed this morning, but as soon as I woke up, my day was immediately brightened with the news that Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars have been delayed 6, well, no, actually, 7 months. Oh, yes, baby. Now, most of the time, people are very upset when movies are delayed, and especially for something like an Avengers movie, which is going to be absolutely huge in scale with the cast and everything. We want this movie as soon as possible, but realistically, this movie only started filming like last month or something like that, or this month, and it releases on it was supposed to release on the 1st of May. I think a lot of us were expecting this movie to be delayed, and because I mean, we just knew if it did make that May release date somehow, they would have to film the film. They would have to film the movie. They would have to get the cast together. They don't even have a full script. They would have to do promotion. The freaking what you call the visual effects mainly is what everyone is worried about because it would look like utter garbage. We'd be getting like Quantumania, like green screen, or like the end of Black Widow when the freaking ship explodes. It'll look like that. Could you imagine an Avengers movie, the biggest Avengers movie, mind you, maybe not the best, but the biggest one, looking like that? It would be disgusting. So this is the one time in history where I actually am so happy that this movie got delayed. Because, yes, Secret Wars has been delayed to the 17th of December, 2027, which that is going to be the same release date that Spider-Man No Way Home had in 2021, 17th of December. And with Avengers Doomsday, I feel like we didn't pick a good date. I don't think we picked a good time at all because December of 2026, it's already a packed year. It is a huge year for movies, and I honestly could just do and I will do a full video breaking down all those films. But picking December, and not just December, the 18th of December, when Dune Messiah will be releasing. Now, I have not seen either of the Dune movies. I know nothing about them, but I know they make a lot of money. I mean, both Dune and Avengers are billion-dollar franchise names. So I don't really know what's going to happen on that day. I feel like movie theaters are going to be just absolutely packed. I mean, my main movie theater unfortunately closed down. I don't think I actually mentioned this, but yeah, on the 8th of May, it was the final trading day of the cinema, which I have been going to ever since I was a kid. Like, oh my God, I don't even know how young I must have been. Probably maybe 6, 7. And that was the only IMAX cinema in like in like a 50-kilometer radius from me. It's very sad. So I will never be able to see IMAX as long as I'm in the city, basically. So that cinema closed, and it's such a shame because we didn't get things like Doomsday, in recent times, movies that made a huge amount of money, but whatever, it's fine. At least I got my Jim Carrey cutouts. You could watch the short on that. But I mean, even apart from that date, December 2026 is gonna have Ice Age 6, Shrek 5, Dune Messiah, Avengers Doomsday, um, Jumanji 3. You're gonna have too many movies there, but I feel like they should have just moved Avengers Doomsday to the beginning of 2027. I feel like they should have done that. And, if you've seen my video on the theory I had on Secret Wars being split into two parts, I think that Secret Wars should have been it should have had part 1 in 2027 and then part 2 in 2028, since that is going to be the real big culmination of the MCU, and it will mark 20 years since the first Iron Man. But unfortunately, no news yet on whether Secret Wars will be 1 part or 2 parts. But as far as Doomsday goes, I think we can all agree that this is absolutely phenomenal news. Just knowing that they actually do care, that they are delaying this movie, that they're not gonna rush it, even though, I mean, yes, Doomsday is rushed, but it has to be. There was no coherent, way to do this. But I mean, at least we got one Avengers movie before Doomsday, so that was cool. But still, man, like, we should have gotten one film with Sam and his Avengers team. I think that would have been really, really good, because this is going to be the first time they're all interacting. Could you imagine if the original Avengers team of like Cap, Iron Man, Thor, Black Widow, Hulk, Hawkeye, they didn't, unite until Avengers Infinity War? Oh my god. But now, what does this mean for Spider-Man Brand New Day? Because my theory, well, not my theory, but my assumption, my wishes, that's what I mean, my wishes for Avengers Doomsday and Brand New Day were that they should have moved Spider-Man to December, and then moved Doomsday to maybe November, kind of like what they did with freaking Far From Home, where you had a very close window there between the Spider-Man movie and the Avengers movie, and you could do the same here. Keep the release date, the dates close to each other. But now, Brand New Day, for now at least, will be releasing before Avengers Doomsday. And that makes me excited, because obviously that means that they will probably not throw in any sort of multiverse thing, because the only way that Spider-Man 4 would have, I don't know why I'm calling Spider-Man 4, the only way Spider-Man Brand New Day could have been multiverse is if it if it released after Avengers Doomsday, because then people would have seen that movie and then been like, okay, well, of course this is going to affect Spider-Man. Because could you imagine if they release Ant-Man and the Wasp before Avengers Infinity War, and people would be like, what? They got dusted? That means Thanos won. So, yeah. Of course, I mean, we all know Doctor Doom is going to create Battle World, but still, general audiences don't know that. But yeah, I don't really think it's going to affect Spider-Man Brand New Day too much, but I mean, considering that movie as well is like just over a year away and they haven't even started filming, I seriously doubt that it's going to keep that July release date. And I think it's going to get delayed till maybe October or November. But yeah, Brand New Day, it still kind of needs to sell me on it, because yes, I was really hoping for a street level Spider-Man, but I kind of was under the impression that would, come with Kingpin as the villain. And I feel like without Kingpin as the villain, it just doesn't feel as special. It feels like we're getting blue-balled here. Because, we've all wanted Kingpin to be the villain of Spider-Man for so long. But we're just not going to get that, clearly. We're going to be getting Tombstone, Scorpion, and Boomerang, whoever the hell that is. But yeah, I feel like that's enough of me rambling on. I do want to thank you for sticking through this video, especially with my raspy voice right now. But yeah, please just let me know what you guys think of this this delay. Are you happy about it? Are you thinking that maybe they could have made that 1st of May release date? But what do you think this means for the other MCU projects before and after Doomsday? Do you think that it's going to affect Spider-Man Brand New Day, or even Avengers Secret Wars and the secret projects in between? Just everything and everything, let me know down in the comments section below. And if you did enjoy this video, then please leave a like, subscribe, and goodbye.